I have a couple of special USB hubs from Acasis here today. One with the built-in SSD enclosure, and one made just for the latest 2021 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pros. Let's check them out. Hi, this is David of Tech for Baba, a channel I share my experiences on how technology enhances my time with kids and family as a dad. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please consider subscribing to the channel. In today's video, let's check out these two unique USB hubs from Acasis. This first one is a 10-in-1 USB-C hub with an SSD enclosure built in. And this other one is a 5-in-1 USB-C hub made specially for the latest 2021 MacBook Pros. Thanks to Acasis who sent them out for me to try. As always, the experiences and thoughts I share here are my own. Let's check out this unique hub with the SSD enclosure built in first. There are three colors available: silver, gray, and black. I have the gray one here. Let's see what comes in the box. The hub, of course. Underneath, there is a silicone case, an USB-C to USB-C cable, a couple of rubber feet to hold the SSD drive down. We'll use one of them and one is for spare. A thermal pad for heat dissipation, and a manual. Now the hub. It's well constructed with an aluminum body. It's quite solid with a good weight, about 5 ounces. The corners are nicely rounded. It's about 4.5 inches long by 2.25 inches wide, and 3/4 inches thick. There are a couple of plastic feet on the bottom. On the top, there's an USB 3.0 port that goes up to 5 gigabits per second, an USB 3.1 Gen 2 port that goes up to 10 gigabits per second, an USB-C port that goes up to 10 gigabits per second too, a 3.5mm audio port for both audio in and out, an SD card reader, and a TF micro SD card reader. On one side, there's an Ethernet port and an HDMI port that can support a 4K monitor up to 60 Hz. On the other side, there's the USB-C port for connecting to the host computer and a USB-C PD port for adding power to the hub when needed to charge up the host computer and other USB devices. Okay, let's talk about what's really special about this hub. On the side right above the HDMI port, there's a groove to open up this lid, which is held down by a couple of tension balls. No tools needed. There's a slot and a connector for an SSD. M.2 NVMe and SATA SSDs in 22 by 30 by 42 by 60 and by 80 form factors are supported. Let's put this 1TB NVMe drive from my old Windows laptop in. Installation is straightforward. Just insert the drive into the socket at a 45-degree angle. Push the other end down lightly and use this rubber holder to hold the drive in place. There's a thermal pad that can be sticked onto the drive to help conduct heat away, since the SSD can be easily swapped out. I like to stick the thermal pad on the bottom of the cover instead. So it could be reused with another drive. Lastly, just push the lid down to close and we're done. One thing to note is since this hub has so many ports plus the SSD enclosure, external power needs to be supplied to the hub for drives 1TB or larger to work properly. This USB enclosure supports transfer speed up to 10 gigabits per second, similar to the Samsung T7 and SanDisk Extreme V2. Let's see what speed we can actually get with it. Here I have it connected directly to the M1 MacBook Air and external power. With Blackmagic speed test, I get about 770 megabytes per second write and about 670 megabytes per second read, which is a bit slower than what I was getting with other USB-C enclosures, but faster than the Samsung T7, which was about 650 megabytes per second write and 650 megabytes per second read on the same M1 Max. I'll put a link to a playlist of my reviews of the other external SSDs here and in the description if you'd like to check them out. This special hub with the SSD enclosure is really an all-in-one hub. It's small and portable, easy to take anywhere. Not only does it add 10 much-needed ports, it adds extra storage too. Too bad extra power is needed for larger drives. Now with the new 14-inch or 16-inch MacBook Pros, we no longer need dongles or large 10-in-1 hubs because the card reader, HDMI, and other ports are back, thank God. What didn't come back though are USB-A ports. If you need USB-A ports, this smaller 5-in-1 hub may be for you. Here it is attached to my 16-inch MacBook Pro. It's designed for the new 14-inch and 16-inch MacBook Pros, so it doesn't block the new MagSafe charging port. Of course, it also works on 2016 and newer MacBook Pros too. This little hub is solid, comes in silver or gray. It has one USB-C Thunderbolt port, 3 USB-A 10 gigabits per second ports, and audio in and out port on the side. There's a nice blue indicator light when plugged in. This 5-in-1 hub costs $19.99 US. There are discounts from time to time in the link in the description below if you're looking to add USB-A ports to the 14-inch or the 16-inch MacBook Pro. The 10-in-1 hub with SSD enclosure costs about $130. It's a great all-in-one portable hub which adds 10 ports to any laptop with USB-C port, and most interestingly, it has a built-in SSD enclosure to also add external storage. I'll put links in the description below if you'd like to check them out. Thanks for watching. If you find any part of this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. What are some of your favorite USB hubs? I'd love to know what you've been using in the comment section below. If you want to see more videos on how technology can enhance our life with kids and family, please subscribe and turn on the bell to be notified when I put out my next video. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, remember to cherish each moment.